gentlemen, Eliza Taylor. I was getting emotional watching this real.
Thank you, Chuck. I love this woman.
I love my Eliza. Yeah. We met through cons and that kind of thing. And then we started working together on charitable endeavors.
Well, just like charity, man.
Yeah.
Like actually doing good things for people.
Trying to make a difference in this world.
Right.
Yes. Absolutely. It's just lovely. It's one of the perks of doing all the charity and becoming close with this cast, and it's all because of you. And thank you very much.
Shut up. No,
it's true.
It's you.
So, every time we got to dinner, I'm like, can you sign this stack of things and then we'll order wine? Okay, great. Yeah. There's an order to things. Yeah. Yeah. And how's Bowie been enjoying the con?
Bowie's been great, actually. He's right backstage if you guys want to play with him.
He has an original grounder costume that they made for him. So there he is. So the costume department on the 100 made him a grounder sweater.
They did. This was made out of the grounder sweater.
And you can follow him on Instagram at official Bowie Taylor.
Yes, Jess does. I know she does.
We joke about how Bowie has more fans than Eliza. So it's on par. It's on par. See, mom babysitting.
He actually has more fans than me. It's like, I don't know if I'm jealous or impressed. I
He needs to have his own con after this.
Bowie Con. There's probably a David Bowie Con, but Bowie.con. Yeah.
Bowie Con.
Bowie Con.
Bocon.
Bocon.
Bon.
End of con.
What have you got? Do you have questions?
I have some internet questions
The Twitter.
From the Twitter.
The
Twitter.
Not that I'm 29 when I'm saying the Twitter.
Yes, and you're on so often. No.
I'm really not. And guys, I'm sorry that I'm not on Twitter that much, but it scares me.
It can be a lot.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, but you also do see a lot of the amazing messages.
I see some beautiful messages. I really do, but I see some ugly ones. I just want to say, by the way, to anyone out here who tweets a lot incessantly, or even just checks Twitter, please be good to one another, because so many people, I really mean it. Some of the things I've read about myself, I'm like, this is horrid. Not okay, not nice. And I'm a good person, and I know that you are all good people, and you don't deserve that sort of hate.
Choose kindness.
Choose kindness.
I would say, online and offline, it's important to have that, through line of being the best human being you can be.
Absolutely.
I would say be the fan you wish to be in the world. I would say be the human being you wish to see in the world. And despite all that, and we talk about this off and offline, despite, the 100 fandom, look at this. We have cons for the 100. You guys travel around the world to see the cast and hang out with them there and their dogs. It's true. True story.
Thanks, Jess.
Yes.
Is he still with you?
Oh, he's passed down.
He's passed around.
I will say that, and I've said this online, the 100 fandom, gets sometimes a bad rep, but the people here in this room in particular know. 98% of the 100 fandom are the most genuine, generous, kind people in the world.
We're very lucky to have this fact.
And listen, I started with the Lost fandom, and it was a different, different older
How was
crowd.
that? Can I interview
Yes,
you
absolutely.
for a second?
It was pre-Twitter, so I would say that in the 7 years I had a Lost blog, and before I started Cancer Gets Lost.
So you didn't have Twitter yet?
Oh no. So it was kind of magical. The feedback I would get would be I strongly disagree with your theory. That was it. That was the only negativity I got. It was magic in a bottle.
I
had a theory blog where I would watch the episodes and stay up all night and write theories before there was a Tumblr, before there was a Twitter. Yeah. And I get people on the East Coast emailing me going, it's 6 a.m., where's your blog? I'm like, it's 3 a.m., I'm still writing it. So that's sort of the long and short of how.
Do a lot of you guys write blogs?
Yeah. Tumblr posts, and they have their own websites, and fan fiction is huge for the 100.
See, everyone's told me not to read it.
Maybe selectively.
I would love to.
We explained headcanon earlier, which is what's in the heads of people that hasn't necessarily happened.
Right.
So, for instance, there's an equal amount, seemingly, of Bellamy and Clarke, but also Lexa and Clarke, and what would have happened had she been alive.
Right.
So,
Okay.
there's also Clarke and Raven, there's Clarke and Luna, there's Clarke and everyone.
Am I like with everyone?
It's equal opportunity for a lot of people. Hi, Bowie, gonna come hang out? Hi. Oh.
Hi, Bubba.
Oh. How much does he weigh? Like 3 pounds?
Do you wanna? He can run around.
Okay.
We'll just let him run around.
Okay, good.
The doors are shut.
Yes.
Everything's fine. He is a runner though.
Yes.
He might come up to any one of you.
Okay, good. He's like, I'm on a stage. Are there stairs? Well, the long and short of it is that the internet is not all terrible. He's ground a sweater.
He loves Auntie Johnny.
He's like, but I don't have food, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But for the last panel of the day, we're just going to chit-chat.
Okay, sorry.
No. The long and short of it is the internet isn't all terrible.
Sorry.
The internet is not all terrible, and neither is this, like, there are so many more good eggs than bad eggs out there with everyone.
I think so. I really do. I really believe that, especially with the amount of, thank you.
Gotcha.
We need this today. The amount of wonderful people definitely counteract the amount of people who are trying to hurt others, and that's made me really happy because as a new, I've been acting for like 18 years. I've been doing this a long time, but there was no social media back then. And now that I'm doing it, I'm lucky enough to actually hopefully see it in a positive way, receive information in the best way possible. Bowie. And just to have all of the love and none of the hate. I really want people to know that you really do choose what comes at you. And misery creates misery, but love creates love. So I really want you guys to know that, because a lot of these people, a lot of you in the audience are, probably getting fucking assholes. Sorry if there are any kids.
I think we're good.
Good.
People who aren't here tend to respond in a different way than people who are here.
Yeah.
That was my polite way of saying the internet exists.
Yeah. Messages you get that, I get people saying you are too fat and hairy to be on screen.
I'm sorry, hairy.
Yeah, this is a real thing, and I'm like, you know what? Nah, not today. Nah, I'm not accepting that. I'm just not.
Good.
Yeah.
Body positivity right here.
Bowie loves it.
Bowie's hoping to put on some muscle in the next few years. He's chilling.
Yeah.
No, but your impact with something as simple as saying you're beautiful and the body positivity, but also your charity work, not just the fans. You're going on a tour. There we go.
Say hi.
He's like, do you have steak? I love final panels of cons because it's just anything goes.
All right.
All good.
Now we can chat.
No, it's totally fine. Bowie has many babysitters.
He has
Yes.
so many aunties and uncles, I swear to God. I'm like,
It's great.
everyone he meets, I'm like, this is your new auntie.
Yeah, it's good.
No, you're amazing. You're actually he loves you.
Which is weird because I'm a total cat person. I'm all,
I know, and also you have short hair and he kind of gets freaked out by people with short hair.
interesting. Like men?
Yeah. He's a total,
He's a mama's boy.
prejudice enough.
Yeah, interesting.
Oh.
You left?
With somebody.
Okay. With somebody. Bye, Bowie.
Don't do that to me! I just freaked out.
Alright, so
He's fine.
So we've talked about this before.
Is he
that-
fine?
He's fine.
Okay. Well, he's my baby.
God, no. Yes.
That is actually me in season 5.
Just pretend that was Maddie.
It's if Maddie is replaced with Bowie, yeah, totally.
We talked about this a little bit with the panel with you and Bob, but your school. She runs a school, a non-profit school in Thailand. Which is amazing. And it goes to show you that, you can do one thing for a living and make a global difference. And then there are other fans that are still donating, like Clarke the Comic. There's a custom Clarke the Comic, and they raise like so much money for your school. It's incredible.
I know. Clarke the Comic, shout out.
Shout out.
Thank you.
I mean, it was an amazing amount of money. Yeah.
I mean, like me and Claire, who started the school, it's all like everything was fan donations. Like like the reason we got a playground, the reason we got property, the reason we got classrooms. I mean, think about that. This is like just from you guys, and I am so grateful. I'm really, really happy that we could kind of put this together. I'm gonna cry again.
Oh, well, it's the end of the con. You can totally cry. Yes. Yes. Well, thank
Joe knows that like at every con I just like burst into tears.
Usually at the end. It's all good. It's all good. I just do later in my room alone when I'm going to sleep. It's fine. Only from exhaustion.
Right.
All right, we actually have some internet questions,
Okay.
and then we'll open up to you guys, tell y'all for the last panel of the day. Let's give a hand of applause. A hand of applause to Eliza and the con. Back for all of them.
We actually put this thing together.
You did.
Yeah.
What a successful con.
Yeah. Have you guys had a good time?
Talk about how the access is unparalleled. The access to you at the parties, and even it's just so chill with the autographs, and they're very structured cons, and they should be.
Yeah.
But this is an unusual level of access.
Well, what we really wanted was like to put together a con where fans actually really get to spend some good time with us, and not just like be like, okay, step and repeat, and like, hold each other for like 1 second, and no one gets to tell their story, no one gets to like be, to connect, and so we were like, why don't we just do one by ourselves, and now we've done it, and
Maybe there'll be another one.
coming, and I feel like I know every single one of your names. Like I really have like spoken to every single one of you, and we've connected in a way, and it's been awesome.
Yeah,
So,
definitely different than other massive cons.
way better.
Yeah,
way
better.
Yeah.
You got us here in Boston in 30-degree weather, so that's fun. Yeah.
It's fucked. I don't
You come in Vancouver.
I don't like the cold. No, in Vancouver it's like fucking. Sorry. It's like 19 degrees.
Which is
in Fahrenheit. What's
You missed the
50s?
okay? It's warm. Is what
Warmer,
I'm saying.
okay. Did you? Yeah, we missed a lot of snow. Yeah.
What? In Vancouver?
No, here.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know. It sucks. Not
But the
okay.
con gods were like, oh, no snow.
But the con has just trumped everything for me. It's been awesome.
Vancouver's been below 10 these last few weeks.
No, it has not. I was just there. I was just there. It was warm. I didn't have to wear a jacket.
After she left. Yeah.
And I'm in Rockford, Canada.
There you go.
Oh yeah, in Toronto maybe.
Okay, we have some.
Okay, sorry.
No, please, we can totally derail this whenever we want. It's whatever the hell we want.
Banter.
Banter. Okay, on Twitter, at MDayTovar would like to know, what accomplishment of Clarke's are you the most proud of?
Jesus.
He had not done.
That's a good one, because like, Jesus Christ, if I wasn't the lead of this show, I would have been gone. Wow. I think, do you know what? Like, I know that like Lexa dying and everything was like a big deal. It was a huge deal. But killing Finn in season 2 was probably like one of the most emotional scenes I've ever shot, and one of the most like heartbreaking things, like to kill someone, to actually mercy kill someone so they won't get tortured. That was, and also it was like a 15-hour day. That was one of the hardest things I've ever done.
And vaguely, can you talk about season 5 vaguely? Like, are you proud of this season of your character?
I'm so proud of this season. Like I feel like this season people are gonna like lose their minds a little bit, but also like come back and regroup and do it all over again. It's one of it's kind of my proudest work, I think.
Excellent. I mean, you've grown so much as a character and an actress. I mean, look at yourself, and when you were cast on this show.
23.
23. Not even just the age, but like even your acting development through all the years and just growing into Clarke, you know, and you embody Clarke more. I mean, Clarke is look at that. Clarke is a badass. She's an icon and she's a superhero without a cape. I mean, and there's so many different adjectives to go with Clarke, but I hope you're as proud of her as we are.
I really am. I'm also like really proud of me, which is weird. I'm just like really happy that I'm not like when I started this thing, I really didn't think I could pull it off. I really didn't think that I could be as strong as her. And now I feel as strong as her. And
awesome, good. Oxymoron Souls, that's a great Twitter name, would like to know, can you define Clarke Griffin in season 5 in 3 words? That was spoiler free.
Clarke Griffin in season 5.
Yeah. Season 5, Clarke, in 3 words that aren't going to spoil anything.
Mama.
Mama.
Strong.
Strong.
Defiant.
Defiant, that's a nice one. Okay, excellent. And then Belle X Morley would like to know. Oh, there's some other names that are kind of inappropriate. That's totally fine. Who's your favorite character in season 5? Besides Clarke.
Okay. Who's my favorite character in season 5? Yeah. No one knows him yet. But William Miller, who plays McCreary, he is dope. You're gonna see him. He's in the trailer. Yes. You know the guy with like the. Oh yeah. He does it. He does it really well.
I'd say his delivery of lines is delicious.
It is delicious.
Like delicious.
And he actually says that all the time. Delicious. It's like, that's his thing. It's like, oh yeah, I love that scene. It was delicious.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's his thing.
It's like he'll be an amazing.
He's Spanish. He's from Spain, so his second language is English, but he does the American accent perfectly, which is ridiculous. I'm like, I can't do a Spanish accent. I can barely do the American accent, you weirdo. But yeah, anyway,
You like to say Unity Day too.
Unity Day.
That'd make Bob say.
Unity Day.
That's the one you guys.
Unity Day.
Unity Day. There you go. Hey, if you guys want to line up and ask questions, this is your last chance.
Yeah,
I mean, it is the con. It is ConAgeddon. No, we're good now. We're good on time. Yeah. And at the very end, we're going to bring out the whole cast to say hello and goodbye.
Oh,
yes. Until we meet again, of course.
We should, hey, Mike?
He's not in here.
All right, Patty? Can we dim the lights for when the guys get in and like make it like a fun thing? You like all take a photo with that? Like get the chandeliers. No,
I want everyone for a photo.
I just feel like it feels like 7-Eleven in here. All right, that'd be great. Thanks, Patty.
All right,
Hi.
Hi. So through seasons 1 through 4, we kind of see that a real turbulent relationship is between Clarke and Octavia. So obviously in season 4, Clarke was ready to leave Octavia out to die in Prime Fire. So what is their relationship like when they reunite?
It's horrible. It's not good. I feel like I can spoil that a little bit because you can imagine, like, yeah, we had their relationship for a good majority of the season is not particularly good, and that's good.
But it must be fun to play adversarially against Marie, because you guys are so close, and like to just be that.
She's my girl. Like me and Marie are like bros.
Yeah.
I love her so much. And
She's also badass.
We just like we caught up the other day. We're just like fucking like just like I love you, bitch. It was so nice.
It's on brand for her.
It is, yeah. That's how she talks. And you.
Hi. I really love your relationship with Abby. It's turbulent and everything, but those scenes, the season 2 at the end when Clarke is like, I didn't want to be a bad guy, and then your mom says, maybe there are no bad guys, and then again, that scene in
we're
season
really
3.
tiring out that one.
No, but in season 3 when you tipped her and that scene where she didn't even want to touch you, that was just, that killed me. I really love like the Abby and Clarke scenes and what Keen sees about what we see in season 5.
You're definitely going to see a different side of Abby. Abby has, like in the bunker, gone through a lot. And when we see each other again, she is not the same. You kind of saw a little bit of that in the trailer, I think. So, yeah, it's very different. It almost turns into like a role reversal of like her looking after her mother instead of her mother looking after her.
Thank you.
Also, she's kind of a grandma now.
Maddie!
Exactly.
Hello again.
So one of the constant themes in The 100 is how Clarke bears it so everyone else doesn't have to, and she's this amazing source of support.
Oh, God damn it.
As someone recently diagnosed with PTSD, I know how important a support system is. Clarke has never had one of her own. Does she have one this season? Does she ever seem to find someone that she can put a little of her pain into, so that she has someone else there helping her, since frankly Clarke has been through enough and needs someone to help her a little bit?
That's a really good question. I'm just trying to think if she actually has something.
Because she had with Rowan a lot in season 4. They had this great dynamic, but obviously we don't have Rowan anymore.
No. Again.
Clarke is a lot of love from Maddie, but like not.
Oh, Maddie's doing her own thing.
Right.
She's like, she's 12. She's running away from me like being a little teenager. I don't know. I think, actually, hang on. Give me a second.
Put it in Jeopardy music. Just kidding.
No.
No pressure. We got all the time in the world. It's good.
I think that her main supporter was either Bellamy or her mother in the next season, yeah. Who like just say like it's all gonna be okay. Where everyone else is like, yeah, thanks.
Hi. I just want to say this has been a great convention. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm really glad that you came.
So am I. So this question may be a little too meta, but if Clarke Griffin could like burst into the writer's room, slam her fists down, and complain about something in her life, what do you think she would choose?
What?
So it's like the writers. It's like they're all in there. So it's like if she could like enter the. I was like, okay.
Burst into the writer's room and be like, no. Clarke wouldn't do this, or I want Clarke to do this. Oh God.
She'd be so angry with them.
Don't kill Lexa. At the same time, she had another job to go to, so we had to, like, but maybe not in that way. And also, God, they kill off so many of the people I love.
Yeah.
I really do love them. I would probably say, like, let's not lose Finn. I loved him. I don't know if you guys did, maybe not. No one's clapping. I don't know. But that was one of the most painful experiences because he became such a close friend. Yeah.
Don't stab him.
And then I had to like just right into the heart and then pull it out. Blood everywhere. It's disgusting. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Hello. I'm wondering, as a mom in season 5, does Clarke try to like mold Maddie into like a little badass Clarke who's like able to
Yeah.
the kind of well, because I was wondering if she's like trying to shelter her as much as she can and protect her from having to have the same kind of life that she did, or if she's like, you have to get ready, things are gonna go crazy.
Well, what's funny is that like Maddie is actually like at the beginning, when we first started shooting and I was doing cons and I was doing panels, I was saying like, yeah, Clarke's taught her everything she knows. No. She, like, that's what was in my brain. It was like, yeah, she's like taught her to be a badass, but also be like, you know, like a kind person, blah, blah, blah. Maddie's apparently taught her a bunch of stuff. She was just like trained as a nightblood from the age of like, whatever, like 5 or... And so when Clarke comes across her, she's like, hi, and she's like, fuck you. Is that a spoiler? I guess.
No one's surprised.
No one's hostile. All right, cool.
If I happen, there's one more person. It's not going to be kittens and rainbows.
Yeah. It's never gonna be that.
No. I said that season 6 should be, you know, kittens and puppies, though. The happy season.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And my puppy.
Right. Bowie should be in next season if you have one.
Definitely, yeah.
You should write that in, like, I'm coming back
Sweet.
when Bowie does. Yeah.
But yeah, no, their relationship is, it's pretty funny from the get-go. I'm excited about.
Hi.
Hey, girl, hi.
What's up?
I was wondering how, because like she talked about the whole I bear it so they don't have to thing, but one thing that's kind of important from
My favorite line.
that's kind of important from like the get-go is Bellamy and Clarke sharing that responsibility, and how do you think the co-leadership and being able to kind of shoulder at least some of the tragedy and responsibility of keeping everyone alive all the time, how do you think sharing that kind of helps Clarke grow as a person?
I think it's confusing.
My question or
The relationship. I think it's like, you know, she, you know, I think it's confusing for both of them because like they're both sharing this obligation to like take care of whoever the fuck is around them. And sorry, I keep swearing. Are there any children here? Because I will stop.
I think they've all left. Maybe it's nap time, so you're good.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, I think that like being in a partnership that is like completely like platonic, but they like both love each other and they. Sorry. I didn't think that was me that whole time. Okay, cool. They need each other so desperately, but they don't know what it is. I think that's kind of an awesome relationship, and that's all we can say.
And we just wanted to say like thanks so much for this convention. It's been amazing, and
Good.
like, putting it together was probably crazy, but it's been awesome. I think I can say for everyone here.
I think we've had.
I think you pulled it off.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
Hey, so I don't know how familiar you are with Harry Potter, but I was wondering what you think Clarke Griffin's Hogwarts house would be.
Did you hear Griffin? Gryffindor. I mean,
Ravenclaw.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
we're kind of like, this is linked.
I'm actually a Hufflepuff. I don't know.
You're Hufflepuff? Have you checked?
Yeah, I have to.
Have you checked mine?
No, but we totally should do that later.
Yeah.
Okay, great. We'll get back to you. Okay.
Thank you.
Gryffindor would be
I
awesome.
feel like a lot of people have said Hufflepuff to me, but I don't know what that means.
Loyalty.
Oh, she's loyal.
Loyalty and charity and just wanting everyone to like you and be like, I don't know, friendly. I'm just trying to take her to the Hufflepuff house.
I'm a Gryffindor? Awesome.
Next question.
Hey, so obviously you've been in a lot of fight scenes, obviously. So what's been your...
Not that many.
There's been a few, just like 2 maybe. What's been your favorite fight scene to film?
The one with Anya when we were like caked
Facial.
in mud.
Yeah, the facial.
Yeah, the horrible, horrible facial. Oh damn it, that was awful. But it was the longest fight scene I've ever done. And we were like, we had everything choreographed to a T, to the point where, like at one point, I went to grab like the fake log, but I grabbed a real one. Forced it against her. And the stunt coordinator was like, "That's a real log, stop it!" And I was like, "Bah!" And she like nearly like, it was bad.
So you almost named Daichu.
I'm just, I'm very realistic when it comes to fight scene. And like the last time, I mean, you know, season 2, like episode 1, I told you about this, where I was supposed to be wrestled to the ground in Mount Weather with my hands behind my back, and I was like, okay, so I use my shoulder so my head doesn't hit, you know, to the cement, and then I was like, and like bounced off the concrete, like it was bad, and the whole crew went, ooh. And they were like, cut. And I was like, what are you talking about? What is it? It hurts. I don't know what. I had like this huge like bump on my head. And I had to get checked at the hospital.
It all turned out well.
Stunts are great.
But like you got to fight a giant ape. That's pretty cool. I mean,
Oh,
you know, Pauna.
How now?
Pauna?
I don't know.
Panda? I don't know.
Something.
Also, I just wanted to add, thanks for making my first con ever such a cool experience.
Oh my God, you're welcome.
How many of you went to your first con ever? Wow! What? You guys are the draw. They are here for you.
This is awesome.
Yes. Happy first con.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. We're sober. Okay.
Yeah, we're fine.
Hello. Well, summing off of that, we've had 4 seasons of Clarke getting roughed up pretty badly, and somehow she always gets hit in the face. And I'm wondering if we have a season where you don't have scratches everywhere.
There's gonna be so many face things going on. Like there's more than you even think. More than the last 4 seasons.
Girlfriend's been alone up there, you know, making her way through. There's gonna be some scratches. That's great.
Oh, so many.
Hey, I have 2 questions. Somebody asked Bob earlier if the CW allowed swearing. Would Bellamy be allowed to swear? And he said, or would Bellamy swear? And he said very rarely. How much do you think Clarke could swear? We all thought earlier he should be a potty mouth, but
I have tried. I have tried. How many times have I tried to say fuck?
A lot. Like if you were on Netflix or Hulu or any other,
I know,
the apps
right?
would fly.
That's true.
So
they are on Netflix. That's how most of my friends watch it.
Well, I know, but originally,
Yes.
CW, so
Yeah.
we're like.
Oh, you'd have a filthy mouth.
Oh yeah. I mean, can you imagine Clarke being like, never mind. Like you'd be like, fuck. Like that's what she would do. Like she's got a hard life.
Yeah.
Yeah. My other question, you have to kind of change your thinking to Thumper. I loved Thumper.
Oh
I
yeah.
loved it. I loved your Christmas movie too, but I loved Thumper more. Do you think Kat felt more guilty at the end about how her relationship with her son, or about not being able to help Beaver?
I honestly think like the way that I built the character was about not actually connecting with her son, not actually feeling like a mother. Like I gave birth to this thing, and we're not a part of each other.
It came across
And
like that.
then, yeah, which is what I wanted. And
That's
then,
good.
I think the more important thing at the very end was I just wish I could help Viva because he can, he connected more with her and she connected more with him about, like, I don't know, just life, you know,
His
choices.
brother. His brother.
Mhm.
I thought the same thing, so it
Oh,
came
good.
across really well.
Thank
That's
you.
good.
Shout out to the Thumper crew. They made t-shirts and also donated the
Yes.
money to Eliza's school.
Thank you so much, man. Yeah.
Hi, next question.
Well, I'm going to have a comment first. So, riding off of that statement, I think you're such an incredible actor, how you can go from the 100 then to Thumper, and now all of a sudden you're such a well put together girl and Christmas as parents. And each and every one of the roles, though, you made it seem like that was who you are. And even though they were such different people. So I really just wanted to say you're an amazing actor, and I find that really cool how you do that.
Thank you.
And then my question is, we saw how Clarke reacted to Lexa's death, but when you read in the script that Lexa died from a stray bullet, what was your opinion on that?
Guys, I didn't know what was coming at me when that happened. You know, like and the way that it was written in the script was really beautiful, actually. It was, I didn't know that a stray bullet was so offensive. All I saw was them making love and then her dying and then us, you know, holding each other until she was gone. And that was all that I saw from it. And now I know that it was offensive to a lot of people. And I really, like, if I could apologize for that, if it was me who wrote it, then I would. But as someone who acted it, it was really special, actually.
Yeah. I'm just happy he got to die with Clarke, and Clarke was the last person he got to talk to, and I think that's the most special thing, because Clarke was her family.
Yeah,
I think that was really good.
Absolutely.
She didn't die alone.
Yeah.
She was with
totally.
Clarke.
You just said it.
Thank you.
And you had the giggles the entire time during that.
Well, the love scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh, we have should we announce?
Are you gonna tell them? This is the day. I think we should. I mean,
Should we do it?
We should do it.
We have the bed selfie.
Eliza donated the bed selfies to Cancer Gets Lost of her and Alicia.
Alicia approves, by the way.
She does.
Yeah,
we were holding. So I'm literally like last August. I'm working at my desk, and Eliza and I text every day, and all like without any context, she sends me the bed selfies. And I open my phone up. I was like, oh, I quickly need to change my phone password.
I lost my phone, and I found my old phone, and that's what, like, my Samsung that happened.
Right. And then you sent it to me, and I was like, what's happening? And then you're like, oh, she said, go make some money with charity.
This is for you, yeah.
So what I plan to do, just so you know, is I will get them printed out in high res. Obviously, I see you more often, but I'm going to bring them to Comic-Con, and if I can get into the Fear the Walking Dead signing, and with permission from AMC, luckily I know them, I will get them signed by Alicia as well.
Awesome.
And all the proceeds will go to charity, so that's pretty amazing. So thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring.
Yeah. That's so nice.
And they're adorable, you guys. They're literally like, it looks like Alicia and Eliza are giggling in bed. It's
It's very cute.
Yeah. Super sexy, but also giggly.
Yeah, they're very, like, just laughing our asses
They are.
off. Yeah.
Yeah, the bed looks comfortable. So.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was like a lot of, like, dead animals sort of.
Yeah. Spread out.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Okay, so how does Clarke being a mom for Maddie compare or contrast to you having to raise Pat and Riley?
What?
Your siblings? Yeah.
Oh, like
Yeah.
Patrick and
Yeah.
Riley?
Yeah.
Kind of the same. It's kind of like having a little sister, but like just knowing a lot better how to deal with them. Okay, so my brother is he's 19. My sister is 22. They're beautiful. They're doing so well. But every day I try to talk to them and hone them in and give them as much love as I can, especially being this far across the world than they are. it's really nice to just love on them as much as I can and tell them that they're being strong and independent.
You're the best older sister, come on.
Okay, whatever.
If you could give them any like shout out right now, because I know people are recording, what do you want to say?
Oh,
to
they
them?
are? Hey guys. Patrick, Riley, Cotta, you are my world, and I can't wait to give you a cuddle.
That's very sweet. Thank you.
Don't make me cry, Jess.
If you hadn't become an actress, what do you think your profession?
Marine biologist.
Ooh, very talented. Nice. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I feel wrapped up, so we'll get these last questions and then we're gonna bring out the rest of the cast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Lights for that?
We will once together.
All right.
Yeah. Hi.
I like it better.
I know, girl. Right.
Yeah.
It's been a long con.
Am I ordering like a diet, like a?
It's like 3 a.m. and 7-Eleven. You're like, I just need a Diet Coke and a hot dog. Yeah. Hi.
Hello. So I'm sure you get suggestions of what you should do in each city you go to. And I was wondering, one of my best friends is from Melbourne, and eventually I'll go visit her there. Do you have any recommendations or favorite things that I should see when I go to Melbourne?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So I would go to St Kilda.
Okay.
Are you gonna write this down? Or are you just gonna,
It's on the internet now.
Oh, okay, copy that. So St Kilda, it's not the best beach, but it's where I grew up, and it is like it used to be like the ghetto. It was really dodgy. Now it's been like it's it's really lovely, and my best friends just built a bar there, and it's called.
It's not called Christ.
It's not called Christ. Quite a bar. It's called Pablo Honey, and it's right on Ackland Street, and it is like people I worked with in bars for years and years, and they've done a really good job. So go there and enjoy like a margarita on me.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, and thanks again for everything you do.
No worries.
Hello. On the note of body positivity and something that you continued from yesterday, very important. It's you said how you never expected to be on the same network that had Gossip Girl, and now I kind of look at the CW. Just preface the question. I see you. I see Rachel Bloom of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. I see Gina Rodriguez of Jane the Virgin, and it's kind of become something of like not seeing the typical female body as a female lead. Yeah. So from that question, you know, clearly fans connect to all of these different amazing leads. What can we do to try and like continue this trend to not just be on like struggling shows on the CW?
Just like don't. You know what? I was talking to someone about this. Sorry. Well. I'm mad. I was talking to someone about this yesterday, and they were like, I just didn't think I could be an actress because of my size. And I was like, you know what? Fuck that. Like, honestly, like our body is like, I mean, they all, like, our bodies tell a story. So why can't we have tits and an ass? Like, what the fuck?
We're seeing a shift, like on This Is Us with Chrissy Metz, who does an amazing job.
Absolutely,
I mean, and I actually think there's a, you know, on other networks, including a lot of the streaming channels and cable, you're seeing more diverse bodies, which is so
well. I didn't give Warner Brothers a choice. I'm just gonna put that out there, and that might be a little uncouth, whatever. But they tried to get me to lose weight, and I didn't. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much.
All right. Wow. Last 2 questions.
Okay, well now I feel like my question's gonna be really lame following that.
family here.
I was just wondering, like, what do you think are some of the best underrated Clarke dynamics with other characters, the ones that don't get as much attention?
I really liked Clarke with Murphy, and that's not getting enough attention, and they're still not doing it.
See in the kitchen.
And Clarke with Raven as well, right? Like, we're talking about. And I guess, hold on, let me think. I think that's it.
Yeah, you talked about the understated scenes with Nyla too, that they're quieter moments.
Nyla, I love Jess.
She provides the only comfort to Clarke than any. Really.
That's true. She's just like, I know that we're not in love, but I'll just like
cuddle you.
Yeah.
One I really liked was Clarke and Jasper, and I'm so sad about the way they ended things.
Don't make her cry.
Don't make me cry. I miss him.
Thank you.
Thank you, Devin, for sure.
So my niece wants to know if you've ever broken a prop or anything on set, like during fighting or just walking.
Oh, I mean, I fell upstairs, so I've broken props for sure. I think for the most part, I've just it's just a smash glass thing. I just walk past something and it's like,
there's a prop.
Yeah.
Did you ever lose the chip with the flame?
Oh my god, I lost the chip so many times. It's so small. It's so tiny. It's like this tiny little thing. How the fuck are you not gonna lose that?
I can say
it's like, god damn it, Lexa. It's really bigger.
I was gonna make a joke. I was joke you made about putting it in the good earth cleavage, but okay. Mom, are they ready?
She's like, you're killing me.
Ready? On that note, let's bring out the rest of the cast. All right, let's bring out Rhiannon Fish, Tasya Teles, and Morley. And if you can put the lights, you guys, It's Tasya's mom's birthday, so we're going to do a group video of singing happy birthday to her mom or saying happy birthday.
My name is Linda. Should we do like a wet happy birthday, Linda?
Yeah, happy birthday, Linda. Yeah, everyone over here, I'm going to take you guys with them in the audience.
Thank you guys. Alright, so we're gonna say happy birthday, Linda, on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Linda!
Play it, make sure it works, yes. Well, let's start with Rhiannon and just go down the line and talk about what this con experience has been like for you.
Is this on? Yeah.
This has hands down been the best con I have ever been to. If there's another, I will absolutely be there. I've had the best time with you guys, and I can't wait to do it all again.
It's been fucking awesome. Thank you guys so much, honestly. Like, I've gotten so much love. It's been really, actually overwhelming in the best way possible. So thank you.
I had like a little bit of a cry on stage today. Joe was there. Yeah.
I'm a therapist.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I'll pay you later. Thank you so much. So thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you.
Basically the same thing. I mean, the East Coast has been so wonderful. It's the first time I've been out here and everyone's been so great. Yeah, thanks to the guys at ConAgeddon. I really did love this convention. And to all my purple hearts out there, thank you very, very much.
Well, I think you all know I've had a great time. Yeah, you are
are just an absolutely awesome group. It's been really special, and so thanks for having me, and thanks for all the love. I'll take it with me for a long time. So thank you for having me.
And a huge shout out to Mike and the entire ConAgeddon team for amazing. Good job, all of you.
We will be back next day.
Thank you to everyone here for signing items. The CGL ConAgeddon auction is now at over $2,000. Every summer we donate to the National Pediatric Cancer Foundation for young cancer survivors. So thank you very much. It's online through Thursday. You can find the details at ConAgeddon and at Cancer Gets Lost. And thank you very much for being the most generous cast in the history of the world. And that's ConAgeddon.